What's up, everybody? How you feeling? I hope you feeling great and energized and all that stuff. It's your man King A.D.S out here in the Inland Empire. You know what I'm saying? Just wishing you some good energy and wanted to touch bases with you and get back in front of you, as I've been kind of like fighting for that kind of time to do that, and just some challenges that everybody has to deal with and things like that. And I've been rolling with the punches as well. The last video I was talking about how I was busy into the new year, but then we kind of like had this weird shift, just to kind of catch you up to speed. Like, we had this weird shift to where, as like when the first official full week of this year started, everything just slowed down like a whole bunch. However, on another note, just like I said in the other video too, that I've been working on a lot of material and things like that. So I was recording in the background and doing all those things. And now I'm happy to say that I'm at a phase where I'm reaching out to a lot of cool artists and fam out there, you know what I'm saying, to do some creative things together. And I'm really looking forward to that, because in this time, it's all about, me being able to feel free. Well, just anybody too. I mean, I hope that everybody can get that feeling where you feel free to do what you're doing, instead of, feel bogged down by the constraints of the expectations or something like that. You know what I mean? And just find your way to be able to still push off with a positive feeling for yourself. You know what I mean? So you continue to have fun and keep things fresh and exciting and inviting. And that's why I'm here. Come on in. Come on in. I got all kinds of things on the inside. I got shiny things on the inside of my jacket for you. What you need. But yeah, man, just over here doing what I do the best. You know what I'm saying? That's communicating and connecting. And also, man, a big shouts to everybody. And then, hats off and big congrats to Kendrick Lamar as well. I don't know how many Kendrick Lamar fans are out there, but I gotta say, big congrats. Lots of success at the Grammys, like 5 Grammys or something like that. And I've heard a few places like this, like unheard of stuff. So that's just amazing breakthrough, either way you slice it. And also, I did get a chance to catch a clip from someone else's YouTube where he was giving a speech, and it was really positive speech and very well thought and very considerate speech. He even gave a shout to the Inland Empire and San Bernardino County. You know what I'm saying? And everybody very inclusive, as people have also expressed, which is kind of like how I am too. And I know there's a lot of people, if you're like that too, I know you like to see somebody that kind of connects and communicates that type of energy and pushes that along. You know what I mean? So that was really cool. Big shouts, big congrats. Hats off to Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? And I hope that everybody is kind of going for their own achievements, their own way, and into what they're doing, and not too worried about what everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? And not feeding into the outside validation of things, which can end up being kind of self-destructive if you overdo it and obsess in those things and think that that's what can make your identity for you, which is not what makes your identity for you. It's the things that you are naturally interested in, and the things that, without any money or any type of luxuries, just those natural things at the core that just make you smile. And I don't mean like, Lord forbid, is somebody who, I hope it's not somebody who's got issues and then they're like, well, I like hurting people. Like, no, I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that, man. So, wow, calm down, Mad Dog. Chill out, Mad Dog. I'm going in full, dog. Calm down, Mad Dog. Calm down. But what I'm talking about is the simplest gestures that, put a smile on your face, like seeing a child smile, or a dog's innocence, or an animal's innocence, or something in the way they react, or, in other words, like your connection with things, and that thing that can put a smile on your face no matter what. Maybe it's giving, maybe it's creating, maybe it's teaching, maybe it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you'll find your own rhythm in your own path. But whatever it is, it'll put a smile on your face, and that's your Zen zone right there. Zen zone. We're gonna be in the Zen zone, and but yeah, man, positive stuff right there. So make sure that you find your Zen zones and be into your thing and find your groove. And even because it's sad to see like the end result of an individual who doesn't find those things and then kind of just tries to live up to outside expectations and forgets all about what really mattered to them at the core. So they can, and if they can't find that, then it's a good indication that it's time to maybe go on a journey again, to go and find some of that substance. Maybe what do you call it? Disengage, right? Disengage from whatever that you're trying to get these results from, and maybe try something new. You know what I mean? Just like before, it's always a good time when you make the time to learn new things. And learning new things is always great because now you can have a broadened perspective of life and scenarios, and you can see things more creatively, just like the rise of AI. Like flexibility in the last conversation, right? How good can you adapt? I was thinking about AI and people that are talking about losing their jobs. I just wanted to share this. I'm not saying that like, you guys never thought of this, but I'm one individual, little black birdie on your shoulder, and I want to just share an observation to where it's like one person may be like, oh, I do this entry or coding or whatever it is, and it's going to be like they're getting rid of me, right? And then so hypothetically speaking, couldn't a person, I'm just going to ask you guys this question, but is it, you think it's possible that a person could go keep the same skills they have that they understand well in that trade, in that field, right? Continue to do that work on their own, but now you can incorporate automated systems in order to help you when you're understaffed or overwhelmed, right? You said you're at a disadvantage. So maybe by being resourceful, looking at things creatively, right? You can still do the same thing you did, but more creative approach. And then that way you can still remain relevant in the time stream by using these what do you want to call it, these inventions or whatever, this new tech and stuff, and technology or whatever, and still get a leg up out there maybe for yourself. And in that way we'll have broader diversity out here too, because another thing that I could foresee coming is oversaturation in every lane at every level. And that, my friends, what that will do for you, yes, the land of opportunity, yes, free trade, free market, yes, I'm all for all these things. Wonderful. However, if we oversaturate it, what'll end up happening most likely by competitive human nature, you guys will start undercutting each other. And you'll oversaturate the area with too many of the same services. So what'll end up happening is you'll undercut each other into oblivion when it comes to value that could be recouped for your efforts. So that's not too smart. We call that shooting yourself in the foot. It's like you look down and you say, I don't need these, bang, bang. And then you realize you do need them. Oops. You know what I'm saying? So in order to keep legs about us, why not? You were supporting another a company for doing, another person's venture, their ideology or whatever. Why not flip the tables in your court a little bit? Take your power back, use your same skills, present it to the world if it's a possibility for you, right? For an individual, present that to the world and hire your AI agents and do what you got to do. But that way you can still move forward in separate fields, which keeps lanes open, which keeps the value higher. See what I mean? So that's something I started to understand as I started doing more things out here. Like it seems like it would be an endless fantasy bag of wonder and opportunity. However, everything that we see here in the physical world is finite to a sense, to an extent, right? So there's not a limitless plethora of resource. Eventually, if people keep pulling from the same source, it will dry up. You see what I'm saying? Or you'll undercut it to oblivion, it'll dry up. So in order to avoid that, why not everybody continue to do their different things instead of jumping on bandwagons because you think it'll be easy, quick come up, and just stay with those learned skills that you're so wonderful with. And if you can, try to substitute that with some digital assistance. You know what I mean? I might start looking into things like that. I know a few friends of mine that are really on top of this stuff, and I really love hearing what they're coming up with. So yeah, why not? It's good enough for good enough for them, good enough for you. You can go ahead and there's a lane there. There's something else I wanted to say, but I'm trying to remember what it was. Also, if you're still watching this video, finding me for the first time, or if you're returning and everything, I deeply appreciate you. Please share your opinions and maybe add some insight and angle in the comment, or just share some love. Also, subscribe, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video. It really helps me get out there in the algorithm. And I just want to connect as a music artist and a person first and foremost, and communicate with people that like how they say, you fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm down with you. You down with me, I'm down with you. Let's roll. You know what I'm saying? And but let's see other observations. Can I remember anything right now? I might just end this video right now unless I could remember this in the next couple of seconds here. And I always do this too. Like I'll do a video and then I'll get on a roll, and then there'll be something that I missed or something. I'll get off the video thinking like, well, I must have covered my bases, and then that's when I discover that, oh no, I did have something else to say and it was valuable, and I'll have to do like another clip and then edit that in. So if you ever see that sometimes, like you're like, what's this extra little piece at the end? That's because I went, oh yeah, duh, I should have said this. And I come back and I do it because I'm not like, top vlogger or top YouTuber, top content creator guy. All those people are amazing. You know what I'm saying? And do some really cool stuff. And but me, I like to use this more as, hey, is this the window that we're gonna pull up to communicate through these days? Like, because you won't, like a lot of people won't call. Everybody's wrapped up in their own bubble of existence, kind of, you know what I mean? So I was like, hey, maybe I could reach you guys like this, and maybe we can connect here. If you're there, let's get biz. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I think I'll get off of here right now. But just some observations. Also wanted to catch up, say what's up, and send out those shouts to Kendrick and all, and all that stuff. And I'll be back at you really soon because I know my wheels are already turning, and I'll probably think of something, and I'll probably have to do another video. But for now, I love you guys. Much respect. I really appreciate you always, and stay tuned because there's more on the way. And if you haven't checked out all my stuff already, go ahead into my catalogs and check all that stuff out. I should be on most streaming platforms, but even right here on YouTube on my channel, I have a lot of my material here, and I'm always, always happy to share some good vibes with people, and creativity. So, and big shouts to all the artists and everybody on their grind. You know what I mean? So, yeah, till next time, much love. Peace.